All right, so Bill, you were recognized as a leading researcher, way back in 1994, and remain by far the most quoted experts in the field. Can you just give us a brief background on, how you got involved in this research? Because interestingly, before 1994, as critical as this issue is, there wasn't much research on it at all. So what prompted you to get into this? And then by extension, what prompted you to, let's say, update your analysis?
Sure. I originally started this research because my clients were demanding answers to questions. This is back in the early 1990s. I was a relatively new financial advisor, and I wanted to impress my clients with my knowledge. So I said, let me research your questions. I'll try to find out how much you can spend in retirement and how much you have to save. And I looked everywhere. I looked through my CFP manuals. I looked through publications in libraries. I talked to fellow advisors. No one seemed to have a solid, rational approach to determining how much you could safely withdraw. It was all rule of thumb. So I decided at that point, this is a relatively new issue because people have been living longer in retirement than ever before. So the need for an extended spending plan is essential. And so I just broke out my Lotus 1, 2, 3 and book of tables and started to work.
Well, let me ask you this. When you say started to work, so this is 30 years ago, so they didn't have AI. And I don't even think they had, did they even have Excel 30 years ago? I guess they did, but not very many people were using it. And it seems to me that the method of your research, which, please correct me if I'm wrong, you actually said, okay, let's say that you retired and I think you had it going all the way back to 1926, and given certain assumptions, how long could you keep spending money and not run out of money? This sounds to me like a fantastically tedious amount of work without all the tools that they have today. Is that right?
Well, it's a lot of work today, even the tools I have today. But yeah, back then it was really something that was very laborious. But for me, for example, to create a new scenario, something with a combination of factors, takes me about a week and a half to come out with an answer. So the computation is still pretty complex and involved.